Quin, what was the big difference in the fourth quarter?
I just think, sometimes, like I said, that there's things that you can control and things that you can't, and you can always control, how hard you compete. And I think that's, we were able to continue to compete. I thought the third quarter, we didn't start well, and the beginning of the fourth, obviously, we started very well, and then we had guys step up to make plays on both ends of the floor. Obviously, Donovan had a stretch where he started to get it going a little bit and gave us a little cushion. I thought Derek's offensive rebounding late in the game was crucial, and then, Royce's ability to defend without fouling, to maintain his aggressiveness and and be disciplined at the same time.
You mentioned Favors. You seem to play him more without playing the big guys together. What'd you see that you played him down the stretch there?
Well, we're always, going to play the guys that we think are giving us the best chance to win. And, Rudy had done a heck of a job during the course of the game as well. There was an opportunity when they were small with Tucker in the game that, we're lucky that we have, both those guys are terrific players. So, you never know decisions like that. But what I do know is that, both of those two guys and whoever else we played, Joe didn't finish the game tonight. There's times when Ricky hasn't finished. There's times when Jay hasn't finished down the line. So, I thought that our team's ability, Tabo came in and gave us really good minutes, particularly at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And that's the, the definition of a team when you put the group in front of yourself. And, we have a lot of guys that are willing to do that. And some of them did it tonight. Some of them will have to do it next game. That's just that's what makes a team good, makes a team a team.
Quin, what got Donovan going in the fourth quarter?
I think just his kind of being resolute in attacking, particularly attacking the rim. And then there were a couple isolation situations where I thought he made excellent reads. Sometimes you say attack, and then you've got to take your shots too. So there's no, talk a lot about his reads. You don't get a chance to read if you don't attack. And, I thought by him going to the basket, getting to the foul line, a lot of those things, making a shot, getting on the rim, and getting fouled, like those three things are a pretty good formula. The guy we're playing against on the other team, has mastered that. And, I thought Donovan tonight really mixed it up in that regard.
Quin, in the first quarter, Jay had the first 4 baskets for the team, 5 of the first 6. And then after that, Ricky took over offensively and had some key baskets. Mm-hmm. They ended up combining for about 25 points in the first quarter. How important was it to see both of them get off to such a strong start?
I think it was the way that they did it. Both of them attacked. Jay, got downhill and attacked the rim. Ricky did the same thing, and I think that that aggressiveness, trying to drive the ball, and then we got going a little bit too fast at times, where you're attacking and now the defense collapses and you have to make reads. And I thought Ricky really transitioned in the second half to getting in the paint and finding some people. But those two guys, emotionally and obviously their play, but their countenance, their competitiveness is something that our team needs and guys really feed off of.
Coach, you started on Jay Crowder the last 2 games. What made you decide that to, pull Favors out and start Jay Crowder?
The same thing that made me decide to put Faves in at the end of the game. We're just the playoffs are a different animal, and obviously you have teams that have a certain kind of level of continuity, and a starting lineup is something that in some respects we cherish it a little too much, I think. And that, guys being willing to do whatever the team needs to help the team win, that's what's required in the playoffs. And, Jay got the start the other night, and, didn't play as well as he could have. He got it again tonight. He was ready to go. Fave came off the bench and gave us great minutes. Joe started the game, and Royce came in, and Royce finished the game. So, I mean, that you know, right there, that tells you that that's, I think, who we are, who we need to be, and you know, that playing that way, not just who starts and who plays, but the way we play during the game, having that selflessness and everybody competing, not worrying about you know, individual stuff, and it's why we, you know, as spectators and coaches and everybody enjoy team sports, because that sacrifice is something I think all of us at certain points can respect because we know how hard it is. Okay.
By knocking you out of three. Gordon faked the three, now shoots it.